Good evening, Juanita Phillips with ABC News. It's a win for the environment, but it comes at a huge cost for rural communities. The plan to restore health to the Murray-Darling Basin has finally been unveiled. It recommends that some farmers cut their water use almost in half to return billions of litres back to the river system. Authorities acknowledge that jobs will be lost and at least $1 billion wiped from agricultural production. For the government, the price tag is hefty. Political reporter Hayden Cooper reports.
It's home to 2 million Australians and the heart of the nation's food production. But a change is coming to the Murray-Darling Basin.
This is extraordinary, so let's be very clear.
Authorities are setting out to save the rivers by returning between 3,000 and 4,000 gigalitres to the system. It's enough to fill Sydney Harbour 6 times over, and it's a serious cut in irrigation of up to 37%.
The proposals contained in this Act of Parliament, when implemented, will make major and significant negative impacts on many of these rural and regional communities.
Just how significant is now becoming clear. The cuts would wipe up to 17% or $1.1 billion a year from agricultural production. But even the authority admits that's a conservative estimate. Critics agree there'll be many more consequences.
We will now be a very, very big net importer of food. We will be one of the very few countries in the world that will be a large net importer of food.
The breakdown reveals the true victims of water reform. Reductions of up to 45% loom in the Murrumbidgee, Goulburn Broken, Ovens and Warrego regions.
If you take 45% from an area, the area, for all intents and purposes, is decimated.
But the minister says no one will be forced.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Absolutely not. If you do not want to sell your water, you don't sell your water.
Reassurance at the start of a long and bumpy road.
Everybody will get to have their say about what is in the report.
For the government, this is one expensive document. The water buybacks proposed will cost Canberra up to $6 billion. It's a heavy price for a budget that's still 3 years from surplus. Footing the bill is a challenge for later. This is a down payment on the health of the river system. Hayden Cooper, ABC News, Canberra.